Hey everybody, this is Jeff. It's about 9:52 p.m. on Wednesday night. There's a reason why you should never judge people, and I want to give this example just so it sets in. A lot of people, they know that Teddy Roosevelt was our president. That's the given. However, what a lot of people don't know is the story underneath. They actually made Teddy Roosevelt the vice president because they could control the president at the time. However, that was just an honorary position to hold. But a lot of people don't realize that he was judged as somebody that they could use as a puppet. Somebody that meant nothing at all. He was just taking over the position, and if something happened to the president, they can control. However, what happened was, when the president, I believe, was assassinated, Teddy Roosevelt became the president. The same Teddy Roosevelt with the Rough Riders. And to this day, he's probably one of our greatest presidents because he didn't go along with the establishment. He didn't go along with the rules. You know, he saw a need, he created it. Think where the Park Service comes from and everything. Understand this: when you judge somebody and when you rule somebody out, they have potential beyond your wildest imagination. The only difference is you're judging them, prejudging them before they do anything. Teddy Roosevelt got judged. That's why they thought he was weak. So they put him in as vice president, not realizing that once the other president, they couldn't control him, meaning he did his thing, and at the time they were very radical ideas. But he wanted to get people, put people to work. You know, he wanted to get the Boy Scouts up and going. He wanted to get the National Park Services all up and going. You know, he created a lot of projects, and he was a very good president. But the reason why he was able to do that is because somebody misjudged him. Somebody judged him as being a weak and nobody, and he turned out to be one of our greatest presidents. Never judge anybody. Accept people for who they are. They could be that piece of the puzzle that you need. They can be your greatest ally in a couple of days, but right now they could be your greatest enemy. But if you prejudge people, if you judge them before you even get to know them, if you look at the stuff and you don't get all the facts, the figures. Why do I bring this kind of stuff up? There are so many people out there today that they matter, but they don't think they do. And the reason why they don't think they matter is because people have already judged them without knowing them. They already bullied them without giving a hand out to help up. Some of them have asked for permission and nobody cares about them anymore. So now they don't think they matter. Problems happen every day in life. People are human. We are not perfect. That's how we're designed. We are designed with fault. Doesn't matter if you're a religion or not. Doesn't matter where you come from. To embrace people for who they are can be your biggest asset. You never know who's going to come on your team or go work for you, or your next door neighbor who's going to be able to help you in that time of need when you need them. Like I told everybody else, if you judge people by the color of their skin, by the religion that they practice, you know, by the sexuality they are, then you're never going to finish your project, because that's the person you are judging that you refuse to let in is the only person that can drive the car. It is the only person that can make the gas. So you may have let everybody else in because you're buddy with them, but you're going nowhere. You go nowhere because you judged certain people. You bullied certain people that didn't need to be bullied. You basically put down those that are there to help you, and they no longer want to help. And what you don't understand is you think because somebody's popular, somebody's special, somebody has it all going on. If I network with this person, if I sell this, if I go, everybody's going to... No. What it amounts to is this. You matter. You are important. Do not ever underestimate yourself. We are born with imperfections because we can become perfect when we get our friends together, when we get those people in our life that we need. We don't have it ourselves. We are, you know, think about it. Rich Ellerman used to tell me this, you know. God didn't just make one person. He made Adam and Eve. Why did he make Adam and Eve? Because we work together as pairs. Everything in life means you need help. Everything in life means you have to put yourself on the line. And with 122 people killing themselves every day, granted, I used to say about the 22 military personnel that killed themselves today, but go up higher. It's sad. But why is it? Because we keep pushing it on somebody else. Somebody else will take care of it. Oh, the government will take care of me. Oh, their family, they've got friends. To end this short, I remember my uncle asking my dad if they taught me about the birds and the bees again at one time when I was young. And I'm not embarrassed of this story. And my dad's a quiet, shy guy. And I remember him telling my uncle, oh, he learns that at the public school system. I don't have to worry about it. And I love my dad to death. And I know those kind of talks are hard for him. But he's got the same mentality everybody else does. Somebody else will take care of it. But here's the problem. Nobody else is going to take care of it. Nobody else is going to teach. Nobody else is going to go out there and do it. If you see somebody that's depressed or somebody that's having a hard time, reach out your hand and shake their hand. Give them a hug. Call them up on the phone. Tell them they matter. Because it's going to be up to us. You can't count on anybody else to do it. You can't count on anybody else but yourself. I'm not saying people are bad. I'm just saying if you cannot count on yourself, you can never count on anybody else. So do it yourself. Get in front of people. Be a leader. You know, walk through the pits and the coals of fire on your own before you ask anybody else to do it. It makes you happier. Once you get through it, the hard work makes you earn something. And last but not least, what do people cherish most? $20 from grandma. $20 from somebody that just, here's some money, go. Or the $20 that you earned with blood, sweat, and tears. The money from the friend and the grandma is going to get spent and you're never going to think twice. But when you do it yourself, when you put yourself out there, all of a sudden you don't want to spend that money because you earned it. Don't go through life asking for handouts, begging for handouts. Go out there, take the bull by the horns, and just go with it. It's hard to do because it makes you think outside the box. That's why some people don't dream anymore. That's why some people don't have hope anymore. That's why some people just gave up. Because they put a box around them. They got their little inner circle of friends. And they no longer dream or see a reality where they can become successful. They no longer see a reality where they're relevant or important. And that's very, very bad. Because those are the people that need us the most. Those are the people that they're done for in life before they're dead. And some of them kill themselves because they think, oh, I'm done. Oh, I don't matter anymore. Oh, I'm just a burden. No one told them they matter. Nobody told them they're important. So here's my challenge to you. I don't care what your race is, your religion, your sexuality. I don't care about your religion. Go out there, shake hands, go to different churches of different religions with people. That's what I did when I was in the Marine Corps. Go out and talk to as many people as you can, and if you're shy, then that's the very reason why you need to get out there and talk to more people. You might find out that those friends that are really negative all the time, now all of a sudden you made new friends that aren't negative. You may find a difference in who you spend your time with. But each and every one of you is important. Each and every one of you matters. It doesn't matter what other people think. We're born imperfect. We are not perfect by any means. We're not supposed to be. We have faults because there's somebody out there, there's people out there that help make up those faults. We are created like a piece of the puzzle. Take that for thought. My name is Jeffrey Jansen. I love each and every one of you. You are important. You matter. And I'll see you all tomorrow. God bless everybody.